Hi guys, how are y'all doing? I am going to be doing my a little live video here for your 1212 portal, and also I'm going to be announcing the winner of the second winner of my coaching giveaway draw. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about kind of what's going on in what's going on right now with this 1212 portal coming up. It's a big portal. There's a lot of synchronicity to this portal coming in. And but before I get into that, I just let me just quickly go into the draw and pick my hi Rita, hi Marcus, how are you guys doing? I'm going to go into picking the second winner. So for all you guys, if you don't know yet or you haven't done it and if you want to join this giveaway and have a chance at winning a 1-month coaching program with me, I'm going to have 3 more to give away after this one. Every Tuesday this month, I'm giving away 1 coaching program. All you need to do is join my alchemy program, and you can find that on my website or in the description below on my YouTube video here. Okay, and I know I'm on Facebook and all that, so let's just go in and see who's winner number 2, like right before this portal. Carla Saunders, you're the second winner. I don't know if that's kind of showing up there. I don't know, but okay. So Carla, you're the second winner. Congratulations. I'll email you soon, and we'll set up your coaching program for January. So guys, let's talk about this 12-12 portal. Like, it's just a massive portal. There are so many 12s in here. I mean, you have the December month 12, you have the day 12. 2019 is a 12 year. You have also, for most of you, anywhere from the Eastern time zone and behind, or I should say ahead, you also will have the full moon happening on the 12th. And the full moon is happening on the 12th minute of the day. So for those of you on Eastern time zone and whatever's 12 hours ahead of that, I think it's like the Thailand area, you guys will have it on the 12-12, like midnight and the afternoon. So it's like just crazy 12. And then of course we have Chiron going direct on the 12th, which is huge. So Chiron is the wounded healer archetype, and I've gone into this quite a bit in my alchemy program for those of you who are on the call on Sunday. But I just want to talk a little bit more about this portal, because not only when we think about 12, 12 is a master number. It's also a closing number, right? We have 12 months in a year. It's closing things out. 12 zodiac signs. So this portal always has like a closing energy around it, like closing something out, kind of like a last push before it all closes. And with this year, the number 12 is also a number 3, right? When you break it down, and this is a 3-year as well, right? So when I think about us going into 2020, the year of perfect vision, and we have this element of Chiron coming in at the portal energy, this wounded healer, there are so many things. I think you guys, if you've watched my December reading on healing soul fragmentation, I'm just getting this really strong energy. Oh my gosh, darling, your birthday's on January 12th. That is the Pluto-Saturn conjunction. Like, that's a huge day. Like, you got some amazing energy around that on top of that. So happy birthday in advance, Darla. So this portal, bringing in this healing energy, there's a really strong healing component. And I feel like because we're getting ready to close out a whole decade, right? We're leaving the teens and we're going into the 20s now. We're also this idea of perfect vision, which I talked about in the alchemy program. You cannot have perfect vision of yourself if you don't have all of the parts around you, okay, or with you back into union, or you have some awareness of where they are. And so understanding the fractal parts of you that you're still trying to reclaim, that you're still trying to bring back home to yourself, whether they're the fractal parts of your childhood in this current lifetime, or perhaps fractal parts of you from other lifetimes, that you're trying to recollect them so that you really understand the full breadth of who you actually are and what you're capable of. With Chiron coming in as the wounded healer, I really get a strong sense that the healing that this energy is coming in with is to bring in the fractal parts of you, or to initiate that, to really start calling that home, but from the element of the inner child. Before I started this video, I just started getting a very strong sense messaging in about the inner child, that the number 4 year, 2020, is going to actually also be about the child. And when we talk about that on a collective level, okay, when we talk about the inner child and then just children in general, when we talk about the truth finally coming out, 2020, perfect vision, finally having the clarity, nothing being hidden anymore, the masks are falling off completely now, there's no more hiding, like corruption and things like that. To me, the whole reason we have corruption in this world, when you look at it down to the very pinpoint of it all leads back to human trafficking of children, sex trafficking, and satanic ritual abuse, okay, which is really starting to come out now. It's starting to come out more into the mainstream news. It's not fully in like the mainstream, but it's starting to come out. More and more people are starting to become aware of it. And on my podcast that's coming out this Thursday, we talk a lot about the inner child. I highly suggest you guys listen to this episode. We have Rebecca Barfoot on, and we talk about how the Matrix used destroying the child, okay, to make its whole system run. So if you want to heal yourself, heal all the fractal parts, you have to go to the inner child, because that's where it all originates. That's where you're most potent and powerful. Children are so potent and powerful. When you think about when we come into this world, we come in with a lot of innocence and love and gifts. That needs to be destroyed in order for the matrix system to run, to evolve and continue on its course. The way you disrupt the matrix is through the inner child, okay, the healing, because not only do you heal yourself, but you then start to have that filter out into the collective, okay? So you're starting to heal the collective as well, and pushing that energy for more healing in the collective. And so I'm getting this portal, this 1212 portal. It's all about closing. It's really closing a lot of that destruction in a way, because so many of you are starting to work a lot with the inner child, and so many of you are recognizing the need to preserve the innocence of children, and why we as a society have, over the last few decades, I mean, it's happened for hundreds and thousands of years, but especially over the last couple of decades, how that's really gotten slack and that's really gone in a different direction. And now there's like a big push to push the pendulum back to a balanced place. So with this portal, I would suggest that you guys really focus in on your wounds as a child. With Chiron going direct, you're going to have a lot of energy available to you for this healing. On top of the fact that it's a full moon, it's about release. Okay, if you're not after the Eastern time zone, but you're still going to feel the energy of the full moon regardless. So this energy of full moon is all about releasing. So how do we release the trauma? How do we release the pain, so that we can initiate the healing, so that when we move into 2020, as we close out this, remember this portal is all about closing out. You close out a whole decade, you close out eons of corruption that we're working here to do. and move into 2020, where we finally not only just have, oh, okay, this just came in. Not only do we have perfect vision, but we have the vision of the child. We see the world through children's eyes. That this is going to allow us to tap into even more of our potency of what's available to us. So this is just really what's kind of coming through for me on the 1212 portal that's coming up in just a couple days. For those of you in the alchemy program, please do the bridge exercise I gave you with your inner child in the meditation. Again, if any of you guys want access to that information, you guys know where to find it in the description below. But it's so important. It's so important. And the more that I work with my inner child, the more I realize that the inner child is the keystone to healing everything. It is the keystone to healing everything. There is nothing more potent to your healing journey and experience than when you can actually connect and listen and nurture and talk to that small part of you that has felt abandoned, rejected, left alone, unsafe, hurt, like all of that. Hi, Serious Epiphany. I was actually thinking about you this morning. Email me. I want to talk to you. And gosh, what else? What else is kind of coming in for this portal? Yeah, that's so interesting that they just said you will see 2020 is about seeing things through the child's eyes. And when we think about children, when they come in, everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. And so we even look at children as they are perfect. There's nothing that they need to do to be any better or anything. They're just pure perfection. So it makes total sense that that's kind of coming, that message is coming through. So guys, that's just my 1212 portal video for you. I love you guys. Thanks so much for everything. And I've got your mid-month readings coming out. Hopefully I'll be able to release them in a couple hours for you. The readings were pretty potent. Water signs, you've got a starseed message. It's all starseed. Fire signs, whoa, that there was an energy that came through that I didn't even recognize, and you'll understand why when it gets to that. So, and also earth signs and air signs were great. So, guys, I love you so much, and I'll leave it there. And Carla Saunders, congratulations. I will email you soon. Guys, I love you and have a wonderful 1212 portal.